Hello out there in TV land.
You ever heard of the Mo Better?
Mo what?
Mo Better makes it Mo Better.
I started to feel my panties drop.
Denzel Washington, the man, the myth, the legend. The greatest actor of all time, in my humble opinion. Mr. Washington has been in over 60 films, and I've for sure seen about 30 of them. So today, I've decided to step into the Denzel Washington universe and put some of the characters from my favorite movies of his on the tier list. Yes, as I have stated countless and countless of times, I do consider myself to be somewhat of a fineologist. ICDC college taught me everything I know. That's why to this day, I'm still so ICDC.
I'm so ICDC.
But sadly, this will only be based on how each character conducted themselves. This will have nothing to do with Mr. Washington's looks. I plan to keep things very professional.
Stop the cap.
Or at least I will try to. This tier list will consist of 6 categories. Category 1.
That's a black king right there.
Nobody's perfect, but the men in this category gotta be close to it. Category 2.
He's a good man, Savannah. A good man.
This category is for the men who I believe are good, but they have just a few issues that could be improved. Category 3.
Look at the material.
This category is for the men who I believe have the potential to be good, but they have more than a few issues that need to be worked on, and more than just a little improvement needs to be done. Category 4.
That's what you're gonna settle for.
I'm gonna stick beside him.
This category is for the men who probably should be left alone, but I'ma stick beside him. Category 5.
Run, bitch! Run!
The title speaks for itself. And last but not least, category 6.
Jail. Jail.
This category is for the men who don't deserve to live among civilization. Let's get into it. But first, let me say that I intentionally chose not to go into any universe where Mr. Washington was portraying someone who actually existed. So no, I will not be slapping Malcolm X in one of these categories. That's disrespectful. First, we'll be traveling to the Mo Better Blues universe. We have Bleak.
I know what I want. My music. Everything else is secondary.
I knew you would say that.
Then why'd you ask?
Like I said, I am going to keep things professional, but I have to say that Mr. Washington possesses a fineness that has transcended generations. I feel like everyone has their own personal Denzel, one where you personally feel like that's the best he's ever looked. Now, based on science, because I already did the science behind this, the finest Denzel has ever been on screen is Much Ado About Nothing. But when it gets personal, for example, Fences is my grandma's favorite Denzel, Training Day is my mom's favorite Denzel, A Soldier Story is my younger sister's favorite Denzel, and my favorite Denzel, as far as looks go, has always been Mo Better Blues Denzel. So I'm already going into this with a little fine bias, but like my girl Gloria said, I will survive. Let's get down to business.
We must stay focused, brothers. We must.
Truthfully, Bleak was a hoe. A fine hoe, but a hoe. He had 2 women on his arm and was playing the fuck out of both of them like they were his trumpet. No, let me be honest, he wasn't playing them. They knew about each other. They knew they were sharing him. Bleak was up front with his.
A nice dog, but you're a dog nonetheless.
What can I say? I'm not gonna argue the point. You know how I am.
But being up front didn't stop him from having issues, and we really got to see just how much of a conceited playboy Bleak really was.
So I called you a name. Come on.
No, you didn't, motherfucker. You called me Indigo. I can't even believe.
He was just so cocky with it, but ooh, was he fine.
We must stay focused, brothers. We must.
Let me be serious. When it comes to Bleak, I can give him the benefit of the doubt. He wasn't cheating, lying, and sneaking behind nobody's back. Indigo and Clark knew what was up, and in my opinion, them getting mad at him was redundant. Y'all signed up for that.
And you say that you love me, Bleak?
No, I never said that.
Yeah, you did say that.
Well, I don't remember.
Bleak did eventually settle down with Indigo though, but that was only after he was down on his luck with his back up against the wind.
You want me to beg? I'm begging. Save my life.
I personally feel like he would have still been entertaining both of them if he didn't get injured and humbled. But when it comes to Bleak, I would say look at the material. When he did settle down with Indigo, it seemed like he was a half decent man to her, so hey. Next, we'll be traveling to the Mississippi Masala universe. We have Demetrius.
You think I'm trying to hit on you?
Are you?
Yeah.
A simple man from Mississippi with his own carpet cleaning business whose only crime was falling in love in a time period where people couldn't or just wouldn't understand it. He fell for someone outside of his race, and this was Mississippi in the 90s. So of course, he faced some problems.
Officer, that man is trying to kill us.
What? And what right do you have to arrest him just because he's in a
But I, for one, loved everything him and Mina had going on. Ooh, speaking of Mina, just a very gorgeous, beautiful, breathtaking woman. I would have been willing to run away with her too.
We must stay focused, brothers. We must.
But this is about Demetrius. The only small problem I had with him is that in the beginning he was obviously using Mina just to make his ex jealous.
And who is this?
Hi, I'm Mina.
I'm Demetrius. See y'all.
His very fine ex jealous. Ooh, everybody was fine.
We must stay focused, brothers. We must.
But I don't hold using the other girl to make Mina jealous against Demetrius, because when he fell for Mina, she became the only woman who had his attention.
I never thought I would fall in love with you.
When it comes to Demetrius, I would say he's a good man, Savannah. Next, we'll be traveling to the Devil in a Blue Dress universe. We have Easy.
Hell no, we don't have to go find nobody. I done changed my mind. I don't need your kind of help, Mouse.
Trust me when I say that all these Denzels look phenomenal in their own way, but when it comes to Easy, he's up there with the best of them. Sometimes it's more about how the character carried themselves than how Mr. Washington looked in the movie. And Easy just had a certain, I don't know, je ne sais quoi. It was something about the way he carried himself that did it for me in this movie. The way he held a cigarette, the way he walked. I don't know, but let me not get so distracted by his aura that I forget that Easy was grimy, on the couch with another man's woman while he was passed out drunk in the next room, low down and dirty, despicable even.
Well, what if he was to hear something?
He's asleep.
Easy got down like that? But at the end of the day, Easy didn't owe that man any loyalty. He wasn't the one in a relationship, and we really didn't get to see how he would carry himself romantically for real, so I'ma stick beside Easy. It's just something about him. Next, we'll be traveling to the Preacher's Wife universe. We have Dudley.
Who sent you exactly?
The top man himself, Mrs. Biggs.
A literal angel, a man literally sent down from the man above. He dropped from the sky to help those people. I don't fault him at all for falling for the preacher's wife. It was Whitney Houston. I feel like you had to be a very strong person back in the day to be in her orbit and not get caught in it, because I know I would have been falling too.
We must stay focused, brothers. We must.
There's no reason to go on. There's only one place a man literally sent down from God could go. That's a black king right there. Next, we'll be traveling to the Training Day universe. We have Alonzo.
You think you can do this shit? Jay! You think you can do this to me?
This is supposed to be based on how he treated women, or how I believe he would treat women. So is how he treated Jake really admissible in this? Well, yes, because it shows what type of person he was. Just a very diabolical human being, conniving, wicked, just fine and dangerous.
We must stay focused, brothers. We must.
And didn't he say he had 4 sons and we only saw one in the movie with his mother? So you already know what that means. Multiple baby mamas.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Or that nigga could have just been lying. Y'all saw the way he played with Jake's mind. Imagine what he would do with a woman. Yeah, we're gonna put him in jail. If he didn't get lit up at the end of the movie, that's where he was going anyway. So, Jail, jail. Next, we'll be traveling to the John Q universe. We have John.
I am not gonna bury my son. My son is gonna bury me.
Oh, my baby John. Of course, I don't have anything bad to say about this man who was just trying to do what he had to do to save his son's life. I'm 100% behind every decision he made. I 100% feel like he tried to do things the right way, and that just wasn't getting him anywhere, so he had to take matters into his own hands. He had no choice. My baby didn't want to hurt nobody. They pushed him to act out of his body.
How much?
What kind of down payment? 30%. $75,000.
$75,000.
Kimberly Elise screamed at him,
Do something.
and he did. John was more than a good man, Savannah. That's a black king right there. Next, we'll be traveling to the Out of Time universe. We have Matt.
You get a good look at this fella?
About your height, your weight. Come to think of it, it kind of looked like you.
Looked like me. So he was good looking.
Another Denzel that had his hands on somebody else's woman. Ooh, child, I know that Matt was separated from his wife, Alex, played by Ava freaking Mendez.
I don't want to get into anything. I got a lot of work to
Getting
do
into
today.
anything with you. I understand. I know your work's very important to you.
I don't think they were legally separated. She just moved out of the house and then served him with some divorce papers. But before he even got those papers, he was already engaged in an affair with another married woman named Anne, played by Sanaa freaking Lathan.
You still love her, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you do, but you're divorcing
You
her.
still got your ring on, don't you?
Ooh, Matt had him. He didn't deserve all that.
I'm good. Bro, you okay? I'm good, bro. You geeking, bro. I'm good. Bro. Bro, get hold me. I'm good, bro. Are you crying, bro? No, bro. I'm good, bro.
The movie literally starts off with Matt and Anne playing some kind of freaked out role play.
But he was much stronger than you.
You're not gonna tell me that that man was still in love with his wife and expect me to actually care when he was obviously having too much fun with Anne. I mean, so much fun that he, as a whole police chief, gave that woman some money that belonged to the DEA.
It's money.
What money? The drug money?
You done lost your damn mind. When you get your damn mind, you call me.
Being in love with his wife didn't stop him from messing with Anne and getting himself in a whole world of trouble, which his wife saved him from in the end.
She found out they were here and he basically took care of business, right?
Right.
Then she decided to get back with him in the end because I guess it was no hard feelings because they were separated. But I got hard feelings. Run, bitch, run. Matt just had too much going on. And last but not least, we'll be traveling to the Fences universe. We have Troy.
Hear it ring, hear it ring. Had an old dog and now
Nobody want to hear that old song.
I'm not going to talk about how Troy treated his sons or his mindset. Throughout the movie, of course, I had issues with certain things he decided to do and say as a parent.
Now, I don't give you everything I got to give you. I give you your life. Me and your mama worked that out between us, and liking your black ass wasn't part of the bargain.
But then I have to remember that I'm not, never have been, and never will be a black man trying to raise another black man in the 50s. There's a struggle I would never know the full magnitude of, so I won't judge Troy on how he decided to do it. Plus, he had his own hard upbringing with his own father, and he was just working with the scraps he was given. We're solely going to focus on what he had going on with his wife, Rose, played by Viola freaking Davis. Oh, child, let's really get into this mess. Mr. Troy decided to go out and have an affair.
You try to juggle both of them. Sooner or later, you gonna drop one. That's common sense.
And I know what you're saying, Warner.
And not only did Troy decide to have an affair, he got the other woman pregnant.
I'm gonna be your daddy. Yeah, I'm gonna be somebody's daddy.
And not only did he get the other woman pregnant, when his wife, with tears in her eyes and a broken heart, asked that man if he planned to continue on seeing that other woman, he responded by saying he could laugh in her house.
If I can step out this house and get away from the pressures and the problems, be a different man.
So he basically told his wife to her face it was easier being at that other woman's house.
Don't you think I ever wanted other things? Don't you think I had dreams and hopes? What about my life? What about me?
But wait, there's more.
Then, when that other woman died during childbirth, Troy brought his sad baby home to his wife.
I'm standing here with my daughter in my arms. She ain't but a bitty little old thing. She don't know nothing about grown folk business.
Police! Help! Police! Help! Police! Help!
I'll take care of your baby for you. Because like you say, she's innocent. You can't visit the sins of the father upon the child.
Rose was a far better woman than I. In fact, I don't ever aspire to be that good of a woman. You raise your voice at me, I'm gone. So accepting a sad child wouldn't even be on the table. But when it comes to Troy, if they didn't take him out at the end of the movie, he definitely deserved to be in jail. 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 Lock him up, please. Oh my God, that man was oh God, Troy was a menace. He was a menace. I know there was this thing where people were saying that Denzel always played the hero. He was always the good guy. There were only 2 black kings, and that was Dudley and John. And I think it was 1. He's a good man, Savannah, or was it 2? I can't even remember. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie, that kind of drained me. You know, I thought being in the Denzel universe would be good mentally, but overall, it wasn't that bad. But when you just focus on like one character, oh my God, Troy, oh my God. Oh my God. Like I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt because I understand it's the 1950s. He's a black man in the 1950s. I understand it. I accept it. I get that. But oh, he looked that lady in the face and he said, I can laugh in her house. I can throw my worries to the side. I don't have to worry about paying bills and all that when I'm at her house. Well, sir, how you think Rose feel? Because, you know, that speech that Viola gave with that, I've been standing here with you. You know, that always tear me up a little bit because he up here talking about me. But you don't think she ever thought she wanted to go out there and see what was out there in the world for her? But no, she stood beside that man. I don't believe in cheating. I think that people decide to do that. They consciously decide to do that, and I guess you can do with it what you want to do with it. But for me, like I said, you know, yelling at me would be a huge red flag because I'm not gonna yell at you. Don't you be yelling at me. So that'll send me on my way. So we wouldn't even get the cheating and all that and side babies down. No, that wouldn't even. I would leave at the drop of a hat because, you know. And the man found enough for it, or a woman found enough for it. Oh God, just gotta go back to Troy. Oh my God, like, I feel so bad for the ladies in the 50s, cause especially if you know you was dependent on that man. Oh my God, he just went up to that lady and he said, "I'm gonna be a father," to his wife of 18 years. I think I put all the Denzels where they needed to be. Yeah, I think all the Denzels deserve their spot. Like I said, with Matt, he didn't care that much about Alex. Like, you're not gonna sell me. You're not gonna have this. You're not gonna start the movie off with this man doing some freaky role play with Sanaa Lathan, and you gonna try to sell me that he still care about his wife. No, he don't. He gave that woman money that belonged to the DEA. He gave, I understand. Okay, you know what? He thought, okay, you know what? I remember he thought Ann was dying. You know, she faked like she played the fuck out of that. Because I had to watch the movie to be able to do this. I hadn't seen Out of Time in years. So I had to watch the movie to do this. Oh my God. She played the fuck out of him. He was so scared. He was so scared. What the boys do? She ate that. Ann played the fuck out of man. Oh, but anyways, I'm about to go get on my Kindle, and I'm going to pull up For the Love of Priest. You know, I've already read it once, but Priest, that's my favorite fictional man right now, and you know, I'm gonna spend some time with him because the real world is scary. It's scary out there. Y'all be safe.